With the Apple Watch 4 being priced at about 40,000, the Samsung Galaxy Watch priced at around 32,000, you might be thinking I really want them, but they are just out of my price range. So in today's video I have got a product which is not only stylish with good build quality, pretty decent specs, but it undercuts both of these products quite nicely. We are of course talking about the Huawei Honor Magic smartwatch. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Like I said, today we are talking about the Honor Magic smartwatch. Now, Honor is a sub-brand of Huawei. You may have heard of Honor before the likes of their smartphones. They do many other products as well, including this little bad boy smartwatch. So firstly, I am gonna talk some of the specs, and then I am gonna talk about pros and cons, what I like, what I don't like, and what I think that this product is for. I'm also going to show you footage of the kind of mini unboxing that I did to show you what comes in the box. So first of all, let's talk about the specs. It have got 60 megabyte of RAM, 120 megabytes of storage, got the GPS, NFC payment, 50 meters water resistant. It's got a 1.2 inch AMOLED display, and I must say that the actual display on here is really good, and the brightness also. It's got a 178 milliampere battery capacity, and as we are on battery, I have to say that I have been using this now since the last charge anywhere for 2 days, and I have still got 25% battery left. So in my usage I will probably get somewhere around 3 days, and the actual charge time is just 2 hours using the magnetic charging base that come in the box and the Type-C charging cable. Now this is one of the best charging bases I have seen on a smartwatch. Often I find them quite fiddly and difficult to try and match the pins up. This snaps on brilliantly. The only downside to how well the magnetic strip actually connects to the watch is that it will pretty much connect to anything. So if you have got any metal lying around, it's gonna pick up that disc. So just be careful about that now. Now that's your design and build quality of this watch kind of left me in two parts. Originally when I first took out of the box, I was thinking I like the strap. I actually thought it was a real leather. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually silicone on the bottom, which is actually probably a benefit for you guys who are heavily into your sport or against swimming, and that basically means it's a multi-purpose, so you can dress it up, dress it down. Now we have got like a plastic base and a metal top, the metal ring, and again originally when I open out of the box, number one, expecting it to be a little bit larger than it appeared. So that's something to know. If you like a massive watch face, this will probably be too small for you. I have kind of adjusted to the size of it, and it now doesn't look really too small. Again, that's a benefit for some people. For me, again, if you are being active with it, size isn't really going to be a problem. It is small enough to play sport with, but equally it looks like a piece of jewelry and doesn't look like a toy. Compatible with the iOS and Android both. Now let's move on. Inside the box, you of course get the watch, you get the charging cable, you get the charging base, and you get the user manuals. Now unfortunately these are in Chinese, and this is one of my biggest negatives about it. It was quite difficult to actually set it up. It should have been a lot easier. It really was a little bit of tough, but once I managed to work out, what I needed to do was pretty much plain simple pairing with my smartphone. You have to download Huawei Health app from your Play Store or iOS App Store, and then it's fairly easy to set up. Next, if you are worried about it being heavy and if you are very active, for example, again you are not gonna have too much of problem. Now it does have some inbuilt watch faces which you can select between. You have got festival flint. If you swipe to the right, you have your heart rate. Another thing you have got is your weather. You have got a leap of selection. You have also got your steps, minutes, time. So again, if you are doing specific bits of exercise, you have got a kind of quick toggle there, and then if you press the top right hand button, you have got a choice of workout records, heart rate, activity records, sleep, stress, breathing exercises, barometer, compass, weather notification, stopwatch, timer, alarm, flashlight, find my phone, and settings. A lot of different things on there. Now in terms of language, when you first actually turn it on, it starts in Chinese. As soon as you link it to your smartphone, it works at your location and changes the languages according. You don't have to do anything, and that's a quite handy thing. Thank you Honor. You have also got a specific workout section. So if you press the bottom right button, you have got outdoor riding, you have got indoor run, outdoor run, walk, climb, outdoor cycle, indoor cycle, pool, swim, open water, and other as well. If you swipe down from the top, you have no disturb. If you swipe down from the top, You can get your no disturb mode, find my phone if you lose it. Also have got a lock feature there, so your screen is locked, and when you press and hold the bottom right button in order to unlock it. On the Huawei Health app, you can also set up notification for specific apps like the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email for example, and when they come through on the watch, it just pops up with your notification. Watch vibrates and you can scroll through them and have a look for yourself at the different notifications. Now if you want to get rid of those notifications, you simply scroll all the way to the bottom and press clear all. Only one disappointment is there, is that you cannot interact with these notifications and you have to clear all that something. I would like to see from them on another product going forward. Now I quite like the brown steps on here, but they have just got the little pin, so you just pick out and then you can attach new ones. So there's some good customization options on here. Now personally, I don't feel it's the most premium feeling device because it's obviously got half plastic and half metal, and it's slightly smaller than I would prefer. It does not quite have that same weight. Samsung Galaxy Watch nearly 4 times cheaper than the Apple Watch. For now, I do have a lot more smartwatch reviews coming over the next couple of months. So if you want to see those, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you turn on the notification bell so that when I post those videos, you are notified. Like and share if you did enjoy this video and found it helpful. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's VideoVitech signing off. See you soon.